benevolence, Davidemetri. Check it out. We out here trying to get a message through to you. Something simple and basic, but it's not that clear to everybody. Yeah, you watch movies. You come out to the theater, you get DVD, Redbox, Amazon, HBO. You watch these movies and you get these messages in your subconscious. You get entertained even. And the thing about the conscious and the subconscious is the subconscious rules over 90% of your decisions, your actions, your thought patterns, the words you say. A lot of it is spontaneous, like the heart. It's like organs. They work without you being conscious of it. So there's other parts of you socially that you do and in relationships that are subconscious. It's a second nature. It's not just the way it is, but it's second nature. Why? But there's a cause and effect. Second nature isn't something that's just there, it's cause and effect. It's what socialization. And so movies, just like music, socializes. It has you see things in a certain way. It influences your perspective on life, the decisions you make, yes, the choices you make, the habits you form. Imagine if you're a child, you keep watching these movies, you look a certain way, and your certain look is already kind of outcasted in civilization that you live in, the society you live in. And then you see these movies and they never give you messages of good messages about people that look like you, people that talk like you. And that's what it's 2016, January. Jada Pinkett already spoke out against the Oscars, which is good, but it's late. And so it looks suspect, but it's not. It's just time that something is done. Because what's happening is, with these negative messages with films, not just music, they're not being addressed. Negative messages in video games, it's not being addressed.
News, no. Keeping you aware of that you should be thinking about and talking about. Keeping you up to date. All affairs and any level of awareness. News, no. Subjective and objective news. Revealing the truth. Inspiring and motivating. With Davidemetri and co-host and truther, Allison Grant. And many more. Inspiring. Out on location and in studio. News, no. The recordings with Soul Ties Comic Recall on YouTube. Soul Ties Comic Recall. No time. So focus. Respond.
So the lack is not a thing of good. Those that claim you're religious and believe, then you know as a believer that lack is not a thing of God. So why isn't there abundance of positive reinforcement in the film industry for certain looking type people? Yeah, black, whatever you want to call them, they're a form of human beings. We are. So what I'm saying is, it would be good if not only there's more people of a sudden, but the messages about those people, messages from them people are more positive. There's so-called black or African American filmmakers that make stupid messages in movies. Look, it's up to you. So I just want to see what you think about it. Give some comments, respond. I personally feel that there should be more, not only producers, directors, actors, stories about the indigenous blacks, the Africans, or the indigenous black people were all over the planet prior to Europeans. Believe it or not, but why isn't that message being taught in films? Why are all fantasy films only about whites? Very few other than that. You can say some of the martial arts films are fantasy when they do these superhuman moves. That's true. But why never African? Why never black? The best I seen was some Nollywood movies, some Nigerian movies where they're doing voodoo. That should be more of that. Because those type of movies, believe it or not, this message is to the black people. You don't even give a care if there's fantasy black movies. You just want to see more black faces. Not me, I care about other things just in that. I would like to see indigenous movies and people of all sorts get fantasy movies, because that influences the children. They're at all at that. But they always see a certain type of, when they think only that certain type of people can do that. Not true. So this is what I'm saying. The movie industry is great. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is the best. Should have an Academy Award for Best Actor multiple times. So this ain't about race. This is just about lack and abundance. There's a lack of Latino, Black, Asian fantasy movies, and a lack of stories that can be told about all the races and about the history of the earth. There's a lack of stories telling a great, true history of the earth. It's always Europeanized. And then there's a limit on that, because if it's Europeanized, it's white supremacy. So, not true. That's not true. You can give European and white influences without being white supremacy. See? Did you know that? So what I'm saying is, there's too much lack. That's my complaint about the film industry, period. So I didn't deal with TV or music. I'm just talking about film. What I go in this theater to see. There needs to be not just diversity in looks, but in storylines. Give a positive history about people. Let people know that we're all only human and we have great stories and have powers and spiritual beliefs too. What do you think? Leave comments. SoulTiesComicRecall.com. Check the book out, Soul Ties Comic Recall. There'll be plenty of more books written on Soul Ties Comic Recall format and the video cast show, Soul Ties Comic Recall. I'm Davidemetri.
Smile.
Thank you.
For more of Davidemetri and the Soul Ties Karmic Recall book series and the mentoring, life coaching, guidance, counseling video tutorial series, go to SoulTiesCarmicRecall.com.